Dumelang Sanbonani, I'm Shani. Hello. Hi. It's your girl Kea Morake and welcome to week 5 of the 21 days to Fitness with Kea. Starting off with the sweet potatoes, which I just sliced and fried in a pan. And my greens are my green beans, which is basically the same thing that I did, just fried them in the pan. And my third vegetable was a mixture of vegetables, which is salsa, green pepper, tomato, onions, and cucumber. I added some peri-peri for some spiciness, salt, and salad dressing. I then boiled some potatoes that I left from my previous meal prep. You'll have to stay tuned for the vlog to see what I did with them. Moving on to the protein, I had some steak, which I just chopped up, spiced with those spices and some pepper and salt obviously, and I just fried it in a pan. When you fry it in a pan, it does like come out water, so I'm just going to leave it in the pan until the water evaporates and it just fries the meat, you know. Once I'm done frying the meat, I'm going to put it aside, and in the same pan I'm going to add some onion and some garlic, and I'm just going to saute that before I add more spices in it. These are the spices that I used. I also add some tomato paste, and once I'm done mixing everything together, I put back the chopped steak in, fry it together before adding some water, some tomato sauce, and some Worcester sauce, and I'm just going to let it simmer until the meat is nice and soft and all the water has evaporated. Moving on to our next protein, which is chicken breast. I chopped this into strips, and these are the spices that I used. I'm going to dip my strips into eggs and then also coat it with some cornflakes. Ensure that I coat it nice properly, and I'm just going to put that in some hot oil to fry until it's nice, soft in the inside and crispy on the outside. And there you have it, our chicken strips. You have to stay tuned because I really enjoyed this, so stay tuned to see what I do with this in my vlog. For breakfast, I made some pumpkin muffins using the pumpkin from my previous meal prep. I just boil the pumpkin until it's nice and soft and mash it up, and then I'm going to add 2 eggs in there. I added a little bit of oil for moist and some vanilla essence for some flavor. I also added some milk and mixed that all together. As you guys can see, I don't really measure. I just pour, you know. I just trust my guts, my instincts. I just pour, and then I added some honey obviously for sweetness as well. In a separate bowl, you're going to mix your oatmeal flour, some baking powder and salt. I also added some cinnamon in there, and you're just going to give it a good mix. Once that's done, you're going to mix your dry ingredients with your wet ingredients. Mix it thoroughly, and you're just going to place it in your muffin pan or in your muffin cups. I prefer muffin cups because I'm lazy to really scrub the pan after. I baked them at 180 degrees for around like 20 to 30 minutes, and this is how they came out. I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed these. You guys will have to see in the vlog. Next thing I prepped for breakfast was some granola. In the pan, you're just going to add some oil, honey, and cinnamon. I also added some vanilla essence, and then I added my oatmeal in there and fried it up to my liking until it just became granola. As you guys know, nice and roasted and coated in the wet ingredients. Otherwise, that's it from me, guys. When it comes to the meal prep, this is a snippet of some of the meals that I prepared in week 5. So you guys need to stay tuned for the vlog because this was actually my favorite week so far. I really enjoyed everything that I had. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you next time. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.